Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
Special K, and tonight we're doing Boulder Rock Hard Tea. This is half and half, meaning half lemonade, half tea. This is made in North Carolina. Now, Boulder Rock, we sort of see it occasionally in Kentucky. I found these in Washington, D.C., and then literally I came back to Louisville, and then I saw them here. And I'm like, wow, I've never seen them before here, and then now they're all of a sudden available.
That looks like something that would come from the mountainous regions, though. Look at it.
I'm going to be real. This is a stovepipe can, which I do enjoy. I paid like $1 for this can because it was clearance.
Okay. Ooh.
Because
it's always good to get alcohol on clearance.
Because it was about to expire. So
your trip was like a month ago.
Well, yeah, it was almost expired when I bought it. It expires the end of October.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that's a color, all right.
It looks like unfiltered
It looks like a pumpkin
cider.
beer.
Unfiltered cider.
Without head.
That's what she said. That's what you always go without.
It definitely looks like a pumpkin beer. Like if someone told me to identify that from the look, be like, we bought this in the fall.
I would say an unfiltered cider.
It also looks like unfiltered cider. It definitely smells like leaves.
I like the fact that it is not super filtered. Like lemonade is cloudy traditionally, so when you mix it with something like tea, it shouldn't look clear. Like, you know what I mean? If it's real lemonade, not lemon flavor.
It smells so much like tea leaves, like just packets of tea leaves.
The lemonade is subtle. There's a slight brightness from the lemon in there. It's kind of weak in general.
I was sitting here thinking maybe we should add some lemon to it because there's almost no lemon scent. I'm gonna try it. There's a lot more lemon flavor than there is lemon scent. I will give them that.
That's much better than I expected. I'll give them that too.
That's worth $1. That's definitely worth $1. Buy 5 of these.
I won't say the tea flavor is really prominent. It's on par with like a peak tea or something like that. Not necessarily really real tea.
Like a bottled sort of tea thing, yeah.
But it's actually pretty good, like for what it is. Like it reminds me of like a less shitty bottled tea. The easiest way to describe it.
Yeah.
Compared to, I would put this up there with the best tea on the market, which would be Twisted Tea.
It's not even like overly sweet.
No.
Like usually they go one direction or the other, and I'm thinking this is like right down the middle. It's not stupidly sweet, and it's also not like footy bitter.
Legit, this is I would have to put this against Twisted Tea half and half to see which one I would like better, honestly. Because this one is good. I mean, it is really good for what it is.
That might be better than Twisted Tea.
Now, if you're a tea drinker, I'm a tea drinker, so coming from somebody who drinks a lot of tea, I already know what I'm getting out of this. So if you know what you're expecting, it's not going to taste like real tea. You can't really bottle. It can't really bottle fresh tea because tea goes bad after a couple days.
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
It's got to have like stabilizers and stuff in it.
So that's why they typically use like powdered tea or something.
I'm really impressed with this.
Me too.
I could sit and drink that all day.
Now, if you're not familiar with Boulder Rock, they typically just do ciders. That's their thing.
It's 5%.
It's the right number.
That is the right number. I mean, I have no gripes against this.
If somebody poured this in here and be like, hey, you want some tea? You want some? It's canned tea. I wouldn't know it was alcoholic. I can tell you that right now. There's no weird malty flavor or anything like that in it. I would just be like, yeah, that just tastes like, a cheap bottled tea. Yeah. Something along that line.
I'd pay a lot more than $1 for this, honestly.
I'd pay $10 for
like this
is a 6-pack.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I really like this size can, especially for this type of product.
I'd spend like $2.75 for one of those.
It's naturally sweetened, so I wonder what that means.
Probably just means sugar.
They use
probably
sugar in the raw.
It's the most hippie tea ever.
Now we do also have the straight tea flavor that we're going to try, just the regular tea one after this. So yeah, if I had this 19.2 ounce can, if I had 2 of these, I think it would put me where I need to be for the night.
Yeah, that's. I'd drink that for sure. I'd sit and look at my backyard with its uneven grass and its leveling problems, and I'd be like, weird hills.
Your Native American burial ground in the backyard.
This is a good day.
The Native American burial ground.
I'm getting all that under control. Actually,
near the pet cemetery.
Started working on it, but I can sit and drink that like all day. That's great.
It is. So here's score though. It's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Well, you give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
You do that. I'm gonna give it
fantastic.
I'm gonna give it a score. It's gonna give it an 8. I was debating on between an 8 and 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8, just because it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to get this. If you live on our side of the United States, you can probably get it. If you live on the part of the United States that we don't want to go to, then you might have a hard time getting it.
Like, not the whole part that I don't want to go to, just some of it.
Where's the mark at? Where do we stop wanting to go? Where's that mark at?
I mean, I like the edge of my yard, personally, but if I had to give, like, a geographic location, I'd say, like, anything to the west of, like... See, there's some stuff in the west that I want to see too. Like I want to go to the Grand Canyon and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's islands that you would go to.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Those islands.
Yeah, I'd say like anywhere that's like past.
No, I will say there are also places around here that I wouldn't want to go to. You know, like Nebraska.
Nebraska. No one goes to Nebraska.
They're way too religious for me.
The 4 people that live in Nebraska that watch our show are going to be very mad now. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Arkansas? Anything past Arkansas?
Yeah, Arkansas too. Though I don't think I want to go to Arkansas either.
Arkansas? I bet you they got all kinds of cool hot sauces.
Should we pick a list of states that we wouldn't want to go? Like, I'm sure that each of these states, like California, has stuff that I would like to see, but.
Like they do have the ocean, yeah.
My hate of California keeps me from going to do those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they have some great craft breweries there. I'm sure they have some awesome people. They have some awesome attractions.
They got wines. They got all the wine.
Like the amount of concerts and I'd be able to see there is.
Oh, good God, yeah.
But then there's traffic. I hear their traffic is.
Well, yeah, but that's not all of California. That's just like Orange County and the area to the south, kind of to the southish of Orange County, and to the north. And to the east as well.
I would like to go, I always hate on California. I would like to go to California once.
Like I-15 in general. Just stay off I-15.
I would like to go to California once. Just like I would like to go to New York once.
I would like to go to New York once.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to but now, see, like, there's the rural New York. There's like northern New York. You're talking about like New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go to New York City once.
Right, exactly.
But I could live in northern New York. Like, up in the sticks, where there's nothing. I could do that. Same with, I could go to, like, all the parts of California that aren't desert. For some reason, all the parts that are desert are just, like, that's where everyone decided to go live. Let's go live in a giant dust bowl.
I watched a documentary about that lake that they had. They built a lake there in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
there's like 20 people living there, and there's like radioactive and shit, like toxic dust storms that are blowing off of it, killing these people.
Are you sure you didn't just play Fallout? It sounds like Fallout.
They could shoot a Fallout movie there, I feel like.
That definitely sounds like Fallout.
I gotta remember the documentary. It's worth watching. Anyway, we're off subject as usual. Get it.
Absolutely. If you find it, go ahead and get 5.
It is great. We should go to Boulder Rock. We're around North Carolina now.
Sure. Yeah, I could go there.
They should invite us.
North Carolina's a great place.
They should invite us. If they invited us, we would make an effort to go there. We would plan a trip.
It's got to be next year.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the year we're out of vacation.
Man, that would be great.
Yeah. All right, well,
go to North Carolina again.
Been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.